What made you want to move to Hong Kong?
I met my wife in the United States, in California, and she grew up for part of her life in Hong Kong. She wanted to bring me out here to share the adventure, and that's basically what it's been. It's really amazing adventure.
Yeah, you like Hong Kong, I can tell.
A lot, yeah. I mean, so many people are really nice. There's so much to do here. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to not like about Hong Kong.
美國土生土長嘅 Scott 原本喺當地一間跨國公司做項目經理，而佢嘅美籍太太 Lee 就喺台灣長大，童年曾經有一段時間喺香港度生活，一直都對呢度念念不忘。識咗 Scott 之後，就鼓勵佢離開美國嘅打工生涯，去香港闖天下。兩公婆6年前嚟香港定居，而家 Scott 就犀利啦，擁有一間全港最大嘅手工啤酒廠。
This machine was by far the most impressive. Importing this machine from Italy, we wanted something that would get us really low dissolved oxygen levels in our finished product, and that would give us the best shelf life that we could ever get.
以前喺美國 ，Scott 係幫一間跨國工廠設備生產商打工嘅，非常熟悉工廠嘅營運，所以佢最後就揀咗喺火炭呢度租咗過萬尺地方，同幾個外籍合夥人投資近4000萬港幣，開咗呢間全港最大嘅手工啤酒廠。而揀做手工啤酒 ，Scott 就話因為睇中香港嘅市場潛力非常大啊。
I enjoy beer and I enjoy the flavors that you get from craft beer. I'm not formally trained as a brewer, but a lot of the people involved with making, say, Double Haven beer are really great brewers. So when we all got together, we were able to come up with some really great flavors, and that really excited me. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun.
Scott 嘅手工啤主要係供應本地嘅餐廳、酒吧同埋超市零售。疫情下，酒吧餐廳停業，但係 Scott 就話生意反而穩步上揚喎，因為市民唔出街，所以更加要入定多啲貨返屋企慢慢嘆。一場疫情亦都令佢更加欣賞香港人嘅拼搏精神。以前喺美國公司打工 ，Scott 係負責拓展亞洲業務，所以足跡遍及亞洲好多國家同地區。
You told me you and your wife have been traveling around the world, particularly in Asia countries.
Yeah, Thailand, Japan, Vietnam, Malaysia. Yeah, I've been around Southeast Asia pretty well.
What made you stay in Hong Kong?
I fell in love with the place. Hong Kong, there's so much happening that you do. You get almost every kind. I can't think of a place where you could get so many different types of food. There's pretty much everything is represented, and I do think that this is kind of for culinary delight. I think you couldn't. This is probably one of the best places.
香港出咗名係美食天堂，所以就連 Scott 呢位純素者都大讚呢度係 vegan 嘅樂土啊！
Wow, I can tell why you like it a lot. From your perspective, what's the difference between Asian and Western spicy?
Very good question. There's a much more wider range of spicy. In Western food, a lot of times it's just hot. In the U.S., if you have like a habanero pepper, it's just like once it's hot, it stays hot, and it just keeps building and building. And in Asian food, especially in Szechuan food, there's like so many different ways it can be hot. It's like, oh, you eat this, it's a little bit of a numb, like peppercorns, and then it kind of builds up. So yeah, I think it's got a very big range of ingredients that kind of can get to hot.
中式麻辣層次千變萬化，就好似香港嘅營商環境一樣咁多元化。
Hong Kong is one of the best places to start a business.
I definitely agree. A lot of people's dreams have been built in Hong Kong because the market is so open. You can do so many different things. There's also so many highly trained people here. The education in Hong Kong is so high. It's very international. English is very well spoken. There's a broad range of really talented people. It's financing or accounting, even the arts. You have photographers and people that do pretty much almost anything in management. So that's very valuable. You can kind of say hit the ground running with. You don't have to have such a steep learning curve. So that helps make a business get going so much faster in Hong Kong. Port of Hong Kong is massive. Goods come in and out of here very, very easily. For starters, corporate tax is very low.
If you have a friend in US and he would like to start a business in Hong Kong, would you recommend him?
Since I've moved out here, I've helped many friends open their businesses in Hong Kong. I would recommend to anybody to do it just because there's so many advantages to doing so.
轉眼間 ，Scott 已經喺香港定居6年啦。佢覺得香港呢個地方正正因為由好多唔同文化融會貫通，令佢大開眼界，改變唔少處世觀。
Scott, you left home, you left your family and friends, and you came to Hong Kong with your wife. Looking back at that decision, how do you feel?
I actually feel like it was one of the best decisions I ever made. Moving to Hong Kong, starting a business, doing all the things that we did, I feel like it was a great thing. You know, in the US, like everybody is more of an aggressive culture, I would say. Hong Kong is more something where it's a different culture altogether.
You said moving to Hong Kong changed your personality?
I changed a lot, and I don't know if it was getting older, I don't know if it was the people, was the food, I think it was. And I feel like as a person, it has helped me grow, and I like the person I am now better than the person maybe I was in the United States, so that's probably the biggest change it's had. And I think now that it's become something where, I don't know, I probably might stay in Hong Kong the rest of my life and make it my home.
That's amazing.
Yeah.